Hi, Tammy.
Yes,
I'm about 15 minutes late. Are you good?
yes, I'm good.
Fantastic, wonderful. All is well. Praise God. This is the day the Lord made. Ain't nobody else made today. I think we might have a good show today. I don't know. I hope the Wi-Fi let us do this today. Um, this says something about I have low disk space and all that shit. Hold on one second. I gotta erase some stuff. I don't have nothing in here erased. I mean, nothing in here to dump from the garbage. That's crazy. Well, how are you today, love? We're live. And two people are watching so far. That's not
Definitely. No,
bad. Hmm.
listen to this. After behind me, keep going up and down.
Okay, I don't know what you said. You sound like you got a bad connection over there.
I don't have a bad connection.
Oh.
I said, all is well. I'm listening to a helicopter
Okay.
behind me
Well, we don't hear it.
going up and down and taking people on trips. It's in the lot behind me.
Well, I only hear you. I don't hear nothing about no elevator. I mean helicopter. I look a mess. Okay, let's get into it. Sister Tam. Hello, everybody. Look like one person left. Live chat. If I say hello, somebody jump on and say hello. All right. Okay, so we talking money today?
Numerology.
Oh, numerology. Oh, shoot, I done messed up and put money in there.
Well, money always comes up. I don't leave without leaving a money tip. So.
With numerology, I can go back and change the title. No straight. Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk. Look like we got three people. Nobody, so I don't know who they are. But welcome, whoever's watching my view. We have Sister Tammy on the speaker, and those of you who know me, who've been watching me, you know Tammy is my best buddy, my ride or die. Very, very smart lady when it comes to money, finances, raising children, um, just smart across the board. Okay, so we're gonna do our usual Sunday thing, and we're gonna have this little talk. And yesterday, last night, briefly, we talked about numerology, how numbers and addresses and how your birthday, all that stuff has a vibration, right, Tammy?
Correct.
Okay, so let's start there. So welcome everybody, welcome back. I want somebody to say hello because there it is. Latasha Penn was the first one to say something. Lord Jesus, she said, "Good afternoon, Mama D and Miss Tammy." Okay, we good now. There's life out there. Yes, come on with it.
Okay, so I did request everybody to have their notebook handy because it's going to be a little calculated necessary. And one of the most important things would be your life path number. And I'm going to be teaching everybody how to calculate their life path number. If they haven't calculated it last night, I'm going to calculate it today. And we're going to calculate your home address number so that you can understand the vibration of your home and the energy that will be in your home based on the numerology of your home address. And it has a great effect on the energies within your home and what you can do to change that if it's not conducive to the type of energies you wish to have.
Mm-hmm.
So, first and foremost, did anybody that's here get that notebook together to calculate your life path number?
Well, Latasha's on, and so far she's the only one that has made her presence known. But there are others watching, and she has her notebook. She has her notebook.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
sure others have some pen and paper ready too.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, we'll also discuss the temporary life path vibrations as well. And what that is it will give you the energies of what to expect for the current year, or you can do it for the year ahead as well.
Okay.
And that's pretty much personalized to you as an individual.
Okay.
So that's the energy of number 3. So when you go to calculate this, the first thing you have to do is get the life path number. And how you get your life path number is by adding up your date of birth, the month of birth, and your year of birth.
Okay. You say you added up by your month.
So you want to add the month, the day, and the year. So say you're born August 7th, 1963. You want to add 8 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3. And then you're going to further reduce that down to a single digit number.
Okay, so mine may not be 6. Well, I know if you add my birthday, if you add my birthday together, 2 and 4, that's 6. But I don't think I added 1968 with all that either.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not doing
Your
it.
life path number,
Mhm.
once again, you're going to add your month, the date of birth, and the year. And you're going to break it down to a single number.
Do you add the 19 in there too?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So some people might want to pull out their calculators because you need to add all those digits up.
Okay, keep
And
going,
when you
girl.
get a
Keep
double
going. I ain't
digit
figured it
number,
out yet.
you're going to add those two
I wasn't
numbers
good in
up
math.
to come down to it. You add those two numbers up to get a single number.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. I don't feel like going to my calculator right now. I need to just go. 4 is here. 4 here. Okay, so Tish says she got 4. And
She has 4.
Divinity in Motion says she have 11.
Okay, 11 is a master number.
Ooh.
So, yes, 11, you usually don't reduce a master number down because that person that has that 11 is here to bring a spiritual message. So your duty is to, I'm sure whoever this is with that 11 has a spiritual gift. And know, well, we all have a spiritual gift, not taken from anybody else, but that person has a special message to bring.
Mm-hmm.
Those are master numbers. And you really don't break down master numbers. The only time you might want to break down a master number is when you're doing the address. But for the most part, that number 11, and I'm going to get to that number 4 as well. But the number 11, master number.
My number's 12.
Well, no, it would be 3.
Oh, yeah, he my number 3. Yeah. Yeah, my number's 3. You're right. Yeah, because 1 plus 2 equals 3. My number's 3. Hallelujah. Praise God. So it's 6 and 3. I can't believe it. It's three's just got to be up in my number somewhere. Latasha says she too. It took her a while to do her math, like me. You know, we was in the
Oh,
back.
it's
We was in the
okay.
back of the class, me and Latasha. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, Divinity had to do her boyfriends too. She said, my
Oh,
boyfriend is
that's
a
right.
22
That's
master
right.
number. He's very spiritual.
Uh-huh.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Divinity in motion, girl.
Yep. The master numbers. You got your 11, your 22, and your 33.
She loves
Now,
my man like I love my man.
again, reduce that down to like 2 and 4 so you can have, because you have some of the qualities of those single digit numbers as well, but those master numbers are extremely auspicious for those that are born under those master numbers. Again, that would be 11, 22, and 33. And 11 of all of those numbers is the most sensitive and intuitive of all of the life path numbers, because this person is the most spiritually and mystically inclined, and they have a great, great, great sense of intuition. So whoever this is with that master number 11 shouldn't even have trouble manifesting. But the thing is, you manifest for the good, for the bad, and you do it extremely fast because you can easily connect to higher powers.
Okay.
And as far as someone that's a spiritual philosopher, you're one that won't have fear of judgment.
Right.
But on the downside, the person with the number 11 is prone to a lot of anxiety and fear because they're so often faced with cosmic truth. But they deal with it gracefully, and it's a big burden they carry, because a person that has that 11 experience some psychic experiences, you know, some traumatic, not some traumatic psychic experiences in childhood that probably still currently hunt them in their adulthood. So there are some things that happen that, you know, more or less probably traumatize them spiritually because of that ability to see and know things. But those with the 11, they're best when they're seeking a spiritual balance. So they pretty much want to take that Zen approach, or, you know, any type of religious path that can bring you joy or fulfillment. Because if not, you're going to have a complication. Mm-hmm. And this one with the 11 is a visionary, and they did not do well when they're bound by other people's expectations. So they make for glorious artists, writers, and musicians. And they're also skilled to transmitting their cosmic consciousness into art. They're not afraid to create things that might be considered to be bizarre. They also have that function and energy of the number 2, which gives them the ability to work well with people. So, I can't take this call. She or he, whoever it is with this 11, will find that they value harmony. And when those around them get distressed, it upsets them because they pick up on that psychic wavelength very easily. So they'll find themselves being excellent mediators because they can listen to people without judgment and can give good advice. So that master number 11, you know, if you're having some issues, then I would say that seek balance in whatever it is you do. You can't be too far in the material and too far in the spiritual. So you can use that to your advantage without getting caught into the negative aspect if you seek a balance. Because you have an anxiety, and you can be fiery when you have that anxiety, or you can be very sweet. So those mood swings will plague you. And that's a great thing that you had a partner with the 22. So you shouldn't have any issues if you have a partner with a 22, because both of you are sincere and faithful. And you can connect intensely. You can communicate with each other very well because you speak the same language. So big ups to you for getting a 22. That's a great thing.
That's what's up, huh?
You must have been.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it is.
But hold on, though. Hold on.
Definitely.
Divinity say, yes, I went through a lot of abuse as a child. I have a lot of anxiety as an adult.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good morning, Sultry Doll. Yes, you did catch me again. Well, we did say we were going to come on today. You know, every Sunday, Tammy and I come on. Come on, Tammy. Come on with it. Have your notebook. Have your notebook, Sultry Doll, because we're doing numerology and money today. So have your notebook. Go ahead.
The one that has that 11 with the traumatic experiences.
That's divinity in motion.
I would suggest that you work on a gratitude list every morning when you get up, so that can help you stay focused and stay balanced, and do a forgiveness journal. So you can clear some of that stuff out of your consciousness, so you can start manifesting more things, because that's a hindrance and a block to your money. Is you should have no trouble getting no money unless there are some blockages there. And those traumatic experiences are embedded in your DNA. So for anything and everybody, just sit still with yourself in the morning, first thing in the morning. And whoever you feel or think deserves forgiveness, or anybody that you think, should be forgiving you for something. Later on, I'll give a statement. You could do a universal, forgiveness statement that you can write to start clearing some of that out, and it'll help you with manifesting what it is you're trying to get much better, because with a 22 and an 11 together, y'all powerful. Now, there was somebody else that had, what was it, a number 4?
Well, Sultry Doll said you preaching to her. But somebody had a number 4. Tish had a number 4.
Okay. So let's get over here to this number 4. Number 4, you have limits. My little baby just want to come in and talk to me. And I don't know why nobody's trying to keep her preoccupied. Sweetheart, can y'all get this little missing? She want to join the conversation. Miss Charisma Star, that is. She want to know what's going on. The door shut. She not allowed in here.
Oh, the
she
baby. Yeah, the baby.
Yeah. She learned how to knock.
Well, Sultry Doll just got on. So she said, what's happening with the numbers? Are we adding our birth dates?
Okay. So you want to take the date of birth, being your month, the day, the year. You want to add all of those numbers together to come up with a double digit. And when you get that, unless it's a master number. Now, if you have a master number, 11, 22, or 33, you don't want to break that down any further. Just let me know so I can help you get. We just went through that, but, and that secondary number that is broken down will add on to what you have if you have a master number. But once you get that double digit number, you want to break it down further, which is by adding it. So, say, for example, you get a 34. You want to add 3 plus 4, which will bring you a 7. That'll bring you to what your life path number is. Your life path number is the most important number, one of the most, rather, important numbers as far as what you're here to do, what your purpose is, and how you can use your current gifts to move in your purpose by knowing what your life path number is.
Okay, D Brown, no. I think it's D Brown too. D Brown and Candace want to know about number 7.
Okay, let's get busy. Wait, I have number 4 I got to get finished with, and I'm going to get back to number 7. Let me write this.
Well, I'll remind you.
It's Well, I still need to write it down so I can see it on my notepad.
Okay.
Because sometimes some things come to mind when I see those numbers, and then I might hop off and get right to it so I don't miss the message.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do except go to the studio. I'm working on some tracks tonight. I'm working on the Rihanna tracks. Yes, and I just talked to the producer before I talked to you. So he's excited.
Oh, that's
yes,
awesome.
I know. It's my first time writing for her. Her consideration. I hope she takes the song. I think they're gonna do something with one of these songs. They got me writing all these songs, child. Somebody gonna do something, or I'll release them over. Because if they don't take the songs, I can release them myself. Shit, you never know. I might blow up. Shit, you know, my music might blow up. You know, Mama might get one hit. I could be a one-hit wonder.
Hey,
oh,
get over to the UK. That's where that money's at.
Tammy D. Brown gave in the collection plate, girl.
Oh, okay.
Thank
good
you so
job.
much,
Good job. Blessings. That money's gonna multiply for you.
Thank you so much, D. Brown, for that blessing. This morning, I'm blessed this morning. No. Praise God, I'm blessed. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father God.
We had
I pray that you take that money and you shake it up and you pour it right back onto D. Brown. Till your cup running over, D. Brown. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Hallelujah. I didn't even have to beg this morning. Thank you, D. Brown. God bless you so much. Thank you. I'm going to remember you. D. Brown. And you look like you handsome, too. D. Brown look cute, girl. D. Brown look like they singing a male group. D. Brown look like they singing an all-male group, girl.
Oh, see, I'm happy when you got there.
Yeah, I think they wear glasses like I do. Shit. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it, sir. Keep going. I hope I'm right.
All right.
Okay, you just can't tell sometimes.
With this life path number 4.
That was so sweet. Life path number 4, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on with it, Sister Tammy. Yes, Lord, in Jesus' name.
This person here tends to be organized. They like to put their things back in the proper place.
Shit. D. Brown is a good-looking stud. Hold on. D. Brown is a good-looking stud. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, stud. We got a stud in the house. Yes, welcome, honey. That's my people right there. That's love. That's family. Come on with it, girl.
Okay. They have a strong sense of ethics. That stability is like the 4 corners of the square, the 4 traditional elements. You know, they're very functional people. They're practical, down to earth.
Okay.
Stubborn. It's on they're little stubborn. They set their ways because they want to live an orderly life. Their home is their haven, and if their home is sloppy, appears sloppy, and is unkept, then you need to go check on that number 4. Anybody knows number 4? If you find their house dirty, make sure they are right, because that's not normal for them. They are very, very cerebral. They use their minds to find ways to relax. They have great ideas, but they live in their heads quite a bit with a strong sense of right or wrong. They're very honest, and they value honesty in others. They're based on reality, and you never have to question them. They're gonna bring the work. They work hard. They're loyal, dependable, and they're wonderful friends or partners. And they might just have a small circle of friends. So the person that has that 22, that's that other characteristic of your 22 as well. But on the negative side, as I said, they can be so set in their ways they come across as stubborn or too serious. And they tend to overlook things and let their true feelings be known. So it sometimes can turn people away from them. And although they're very good planners, they're very, very, very cautious. And they don't deviate from the master plan too often either. And because of that, you can miss some opportunities that pop up on you quick. So you got to be open to the opportunity and step out that comfort zone to get the ones that's going to pop up, because you have some opportunities that come your way to bless you, and because you're so set in your ways, you just very well might not take it.
Wow. Real quick, D Brown, I forgot to say thanks for the love. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. Mama sure appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we got to get to number 7.
Yes. But that number 4, your ideas.
Okay.
Let people know what you're thinking about other than the task you assign once in a
Well,
while.
Tish said this is so true.
Relax.
Tish is the number 4. Tish said this
relax.
is so true.
Okay. So you got to relax and open up about your ideas, because you got a lot of innovative and even imaginative ideas, but you don't share them with other people because you're so focused on the work other people give you. And that's where you're losing your wealth.
But Gina said
relax a little bit.
That's when she losing her wealth?
Yeah, because she's got, whoever this is, got a lot of ideas.
Tisha. That's
but they're
Tish.
so
That's
loyal
Tish.
to other people that they put themselves last.
Okay. Well, Gina got a number 9, but we got to get to number 7, love.
Okay. I'm trying to give everybody their chance.
Okay, finish up number 4.
But that was it for number 4. That's why I was trying to get to that point. Just relax a little bit and explore those ideas and work on some of your own stuff for a chance.
All right. Relax and work on your own shit, Tish.
Yeah. If you're building castles for other people, they're builders. Build your own castle.
And I want to get to my number in a little while too. Go ahead. Go on. Let's go on hit number 7, and we got number 9.
Okay. All right.
Because Gina got 9.
Okay, let me put that down on my list.
Oh, Tish sent me some. Girl, Tish put it in the collection plate. Thanks for the love. Thank you, Tish. Thanks for the love. Oh, Tish, I can't believe. I've just turned into an American Indian girl. Ooh, girl, CC sent some $5, girl. Let me see how much. That's like $14 already, girl. I am blessed, praise God. Thanks for the love. I'm a 7. Okay, CC says she's 7 too. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's get this. Ready with the 7.
I knew it was gonna be a successful morning this morning, Tammy. I just knew it. Hold on, I gotta use my orange peel and stuff like that. Keep me young when you cry under the eye. Go ahead.
Okay. You, number 7, you have the opportunity to be some of the most enlightened people of any of the life paths.
Right.
But you're also, if you're not working from your right side now, you're the most dangerously self-destructive. So it's up to you on how you decide to use this number.
Right.
You're the kind that appreciate a quiet life with a lot of solitude so you can think and introspect. Number 7s are pretty much introverts. They do not like to be around large crowds because it's draining to be around large crowds. And they have the least tolerance for, the drama and things like that out there.
Yes.
They have a few meaningful relationships with other people that truly understand them, but they can become depressed. They're the ones that need not be watching the news, because the news will drag you on down to a part that it's hard to pull you out of when you're watching so much negativity all the time. So it's challenging for number 7s to be balanced, because what they need for their own sanity, they also got to be outside. And they have a hard time trying to find a place outside the world when it's difficult, because they feel like, why should they change themselves for other people? But the fact of the matter is, number 7, out there, the world needs you. The world truly needs you. You can't hide in the house away from the world outside, because you're the spiritual philosophers that encourage people to seek the truth and meaning. And Without you, the world would be worse than what it is. You have a higher truth to seek after. And when you lose your balance between your cerebral and the real world, it becomes tragic. Because Heath Ledger was a 7.
Heath Ledger, yeah, the actor Heath Ledger.
Yes, yes, he's the one that played the Joker in the Dark Knight. Yes, and that took a toll on his mental health. It affected his ability to sleep because he couldn't stop thinking about it, and that contributed to a lot of his issues. So, Marilyn Monroe, she's a number 7. Princess Diana, she's a number 7. So you have to be very, 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 when I really get on y'all about your mind, number 7s, you really, really must take care of your mental health. It's imperative because you're extremely creative, but you're prone to hyper overthinking. And you know what happens when you overthink? You know, you become a slave of mental instability if you're not careful. So you got to know how to shut down that mind and ignore the stuff going on outside and ignore the when you want to retreat and go into a monk life type of thing. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to work and find that perfect balance. And, do a lot of working on your mind to keep it strong. Now,
you might have to repeat something again because Sultry Doll said, "Oh no, it's freezing." I don't know if it's freezing for everyone. But CC Spears says, "Oh my God, so spot on." And Tragedy Beats used to be Travesty, child. Travesty done changed their name. God, now they Tragedy Beats, Lord.
Okay.
I just can't. Send me some beats since you make beats. Go ahead. Okay, we still good. Does Auntie know me know my personality? Does Auntie know me personally? No shade. And Mama D boy. Oh, okay. Basically, she joking around. CC fucking around. Talking about, does Auntie know me personally? No shade. And Mama D boy. You know how Mama D got that raspberry boy. I have 2 channels. LOL. Okay, that's what's up. Tragedy Beats is also Travesty. Okay, keep going. I like when they let me know though. I don't have to use my intuition all the time.
Your happiness doesn't depend on long-term relationships because you're further inclined for more than other numbers. So you might be the one that find a single life desirable. And if that's the case, don't let anybody tell you anything different. That's what makes you happy. So, but if you are one of the ones that's seeking a relationship and you're unsure of how to find a meaningful relationship, I would suggest you find somebody that can match your fly. You're gonna have to find you somebody that's an intellectual match or somebody you can learn from. Because if not, that's not going to work out. You're going to burn out. You're going to get irritated, and you're going to get rid of that person. And you're going to need more solitude to gain your energy. So with that being said, that's what you really want to focus on. Finding somebody that's intelligent. And you're most compatible with somebody that's pretty much a number 5. Because number 5, they always challenge. They change. They're never going to bore you. And number 3, they're a little too unfocused, and you might seem superficial to them. So, for people with life path, one is a naturally born leader. Number 4 and number 8, those are very focused on the material world. So it might not sit well with you. You got to have a perfect balance. You'll find that perfect balance, and you'll know because you got that intuition. Now, it might be a little bit complicated succeeding in business because 7 represents the spiritual and the physical. So when you're doing business that's in the physical world, you might find that you're unhappy.
Right.
When you're in a corporate culture, like banking and stuff like that, it'll be a struggle to go to work because if you're working in somewhere that that'll make you unhappy. So choosing a career path, that you were a nonprofit, museum, or research, humanitarianism, art, things like that will appear to your moral.
You talking about me right now, number 3.
That's the number 7 I'm still speaking of. I said,
okay.
compatibility.
That's number 7 still.
But number 7s are not, yes, they are not very competitive. So they're the ones that are voluntarily forfeit rather than put up a fight. So avoid any type of career where you gotta be cutthroat and aggressive because you're not gonna see. You just back out. That's not what it is you do. So you pretty much want to find things that you can do.
Ooh.
They won't interfere with what you feel.
Well, they agreeing with you because Cece say she was a bank teller for 10 years and she hated it.
Yeah, it drove you batty. It made you feel, and we got to work on you now because now it gave you some kind of funny idea about money. We got to fix that. Because I know you saw some things you didn't like because I worked in the bank. And I know you saw stuff you didn't like that bothered you and it affects your money subconsciously. But you are very in touch with the powerful energies of the universe, which is why you're so deep, philosophical, and spiritual. And you know what's something greater out there. So focus on developing your psychic skills so you can tap into that energy.
Well, Travesty say money comes in 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So this one with that number 7, I'm really, 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 really on this number 7 for the simple fact that the people I named already, their life stories. And with that being said, I'm really pleading for you. Things that you don't want to deal with and put your feelings aside, expressing in art. Find some kind of way to transmit that energy, because if you don't get those things in check that may be bothering you, it can take you to a real dark place. So really, 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 it's a complicated life path to have because your spiritual intelligence is so powerful. Other people, probably even you don't even understand it. And because you're like that, it's hard for you to really move around in Caesar's palace. So really, really, really focus on keeping positive things around your environment and, things that make you happy. Don't cut yourself off from the world when you get sad. Do is go into that hole because you go in a dark place, it's hard to come from it. Make sure you keep a few trusted friends around you, relatives that understand how you operate, and they know already, hey, I ain't talked to her, let me go see what's going on.
Okay, well, Candace says that she's a 7 and she's clairaudient, and Cece says she's clairvoyant.
Yep. I get chills. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah.
And Divinity say these numbers are real. I need to learn more about them. Tracy says if we're talking about life path numbers, I'm a number 9. We're gonna have to get to Tracy too.
I knew she was gonna come. I'm going. I got him on my list here to get the number 9.
Yeah, Tracy on.
And then I got that number 3 popping too.
Okay, well, whatever.
All right. Well, you want to get busy with that's a skill that it really does come in handy.
Somebody sent me money through PayPal. Thank you, Gina. Always doing something. Thank you, Gina. Gina be hooking me up. Gina, yes, and I had to find a nice female ass for Gina. Gina and that she's about that life. Gina about that life. She's the only one I went and found a female ass for Gina. Yes, Lord. Gina wasn't playing around. She wasn't fucking around. Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Gina. Okay. Thank you. I love y'all so much. Thank you, Tracy. Go ahead.
Okay. Number 9. You passionately care about those that are less fortunate than you are.
Number 9. You got to speak up. I don't know. You sound like you're
Yep.
talking through paper now.
Oh yeah, because I was looking through notes.
Okay, stay on that microphone so we can see, they can hear you.
9, you're a leader. You have a composure about you that projects a sense of confidence, and it draws people to you. Like, you are also very generous. You're very generous, so you care deeply, you care passionately about people that are less fortunate than you are.
That's number 9.
And you are always willing to give. Number 9. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're the one that's willing to give.
Gina.
Yes. Right. Number 6, there's no sacrifice. But you were not.
Tragedy is a 9 too. Tragedy is a 9 too. I mean, travesty. Well, shit, goddamn it. Yeah, same person. They number 9 too. Shit. I won't interrupt no more. Go ahead.
You don't.
Hi, Carissa.
You don't.
Go ahead.
Okay. You don't self-sacrifice like a number 6 because you don't feel that. You're not about to do that. You only give away yourself to the extent that you're comfortable, and you naturally know when to stop. You know when to take time for self-care, which is very. Go ahead, number 9. That's a very positive thing. That's what keeps you going. You have to be careful of those that focus on materialism. And people that's going to take advantage of your giving and humanitarian spirit.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be times when finances were a little bit unstable, a little more stable than they are now, and you won't be happy with yourself, and you choose to do things for money.
Right.
So, yeah. But your natural confidence and humanitarianism, that makes a good combination for careers in medicine, public defense, advocating for others, management of nonprofits, charity organizations, any type of things like that. You do best when you can change structures for the better from the inside instead of on the outside.
Exactly.
And it also makes you an excellent partner because people are naturally drawn to you.
Okay. People are drawn to you. You
have an issue with being a little aloof at times, but if you just open up and show people that who you are, that you can have a long and lasting relationship. Understand that in numerology, number 9 is the sign of completion. So you're pretty good at completing what you start. That also means you overcome a lot of struggles in life.
Yeah.
And sometimes when the world seems like against you, it's not. It only feels that way because you honestly have the strength to overcome these struggles. So every challenge that you're presented with, you're only presented with it because you can overcome them. So whatever it is you got popping up right now, handle it because you make it.
Praise God. You strong, Gina. You can do this.
Yes.
We're going to get to number 8 too.
Relationship. Okay.
Go ahead, baby.
Go to number 8. We skipped to 3. We're going on to number 8.
Okay. And then number 10. But go ahead.
It would be a 1 life path.
Oh, number 10 would be a 1? I'm a 3. K a 3. Hey, K. K on, girl. K Anderson. You know K. K on. She a number 3 too, like me.
Okay. With this number 9, I'm going to get this 9 finished on up. We go back to where I was at because I write my notes down. There's a number 8.
You do that. I gotta look for this. I gotta look for this notebook pad with a couple of more little lines in there for my studio tonight.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to clear my background. So give me 1 second here, because little mama I have to call security to move. She's strong. How do we can't get in here? Yeah. And speaking of which, she's number 9, so trying to tell her to get up out of here and go find something to do is not working out well for me.
Okay, no shade.
Yeah, as I'm talking about her, that's what the baby is. She's number 9.
Oh, I found some lyrics. Yes, I was looking for these lyrics.
Okay. No, sweetheart. Give me. I got to put you on a too many passwords. Don't grab my other shit.
Oh shit! I'm dancing myself undressed. Dancing myself undressed. That's one of the lines in the new song I'm writing. Dancing myself undressed. Hey, I'm feeling lovely. Yes, I'm feeling lovely. Yes, you hating because you a mess. Yes, that's one of my Cardi B's I'm writing. Yes, I'm feeling lovely. Yes, I'm feeling lovely. Yes, you hating because you a mess. Santísima muerte bless. Mama be writing, baby. I'm a writer. I'm writing, honey. Yes. Yeah. The beat is lovely. It's like a Spanish house beat. I'm feeling lovely, yes. I'm feeling Latina. I'll be writing, baby. I can write. Yes, Lord. Tammy, you still on here?
I'm back.
Come on, Tam. Tam, I done told you, Tam.
All right, okay.
Tanya watching too. You know, Tanya.
We got number 8, right?
Tanya watching good.
Was we going to number 8 or was I finishing number 9 up? I think I need to finish number
You've been on
9
number 9 for quite a while, though. You've been on number 9, no shade. Quite a while now. You've been on number 9. Yes, Lord. You've been on number 9, girl. Yes. Hey.
All right, then. Well, we're going to go on over to number 8, then.
What about number 3?
Number 8.
We'll go to number 8.
I got you circled because you said number 8. I'll go number 3.
Well, you keep passing me up and shit, but go on. Go on to number 8. Get her out the way.
But I try to get to you. You bringing nothing up. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, number 3. Woo.
Speak up. I got to listen. I got to hear.
Driven by creativity.
Okay, speaking to the mic. Speaking to that microphone. Stop looking all over the place. Please.
And I'm going to put you on the brief hold then so I can get some more things situated because I'm multitasking. I hope you can hear me better.
No, you can't multitask. We got to be able to hear you, Tammy. You can't be all looking all over the bed and all up in the ceiling and under the in the closet. You got to be on your phone, on your mic. Come on. Please. Tammy.
Number 3 is the number of creation.
Yes.
Romantic in the sense of the word, the historical sense of the word, that is, because you believe in the importance of self-expression as a way to be a part of the world. You choose to express yourself based on the type of person you are. But number 3, form of creativity, it conveys their feelings to the outside world. Number 3s have a great connection with their own feelings, and it leads them to feel at home with themselves in a greater universe.
Mm-hmm.
They're never self-indulgent, but you can self-criticize very effectively, but you won't wallow in it. We're not going to stay there.
I ain't going to wallow in it. That's great. I'll come right out of that depression.
No, you beat yourself up. You're not going to stay there.
No, I can't do that. Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm addicted to happiness.
This is the path of the artist. Number 3 is the path of the artist. They're excellent in communications in the form of visual, performing arts, writing, speaking, and presentation. And they're very charismatic, and that's what draws people to number 3s in their creation.
Okay.
Number 3s are optimistic and generous, and they have the best possible view towards their fellow people. They let a lot of stuff slide off their back. They don't hold grudges.
That's right.
Somebody's really, you gotta really mess over 3.
Tanya gotta go to the library.
Hold a grudge. Yeah, they're not gonna hold a grudge against you. They live for the moment. The number 3's motto is YOLO. They ain't not about to be worried about what's going on later on. They want to make the most out of the day.
Yeah.
They don't limit themselves for the sake of improving tomorrow. They live every day with joy and wonder, and they got a childlike sense of view about the world, humans, and nature. So your whole ambiance is contagious. I'm sure you would know that already. That's far from usual. But sometimes you have trouble handling money. Since you'd rather spend than save, number 3.
Tanya say Mama and Tammy spread love.
Huh?
Tammy said Mama and Tammy spread love. Tanya got to go to the library. She said she gonna listen to the replay. You know, Tanya, she watch everything to the bone, girl. She gonna go back and watch it too. She gonna go play. She watch everything. Her and her neighbors, they get together and they watch. Okay. Yes. Okay. Keep going, baby. Keep going. Gina said hi to Latrice. Keep going.
What did she say? Okay.
All right. Hit that like button. I got 25 watching and only 16 thumbs up. Go ahead.
Number 3s are the happiest with the fellow spontaneous soul. If somebody that's too wild for a number 3, like another number 3, to cause problems because there's no grounding in the relationship. And grounding is important, but too much can be exhaustive for a number 3. And no matter who you decide to get in a relationship with, you're going to remain who you are. You're not going to, give your whole self to another person because your individuality is just too important for you to do that.
What I wonder what my boyfriend is. He is his birthday is September 4th, 1984.
1984. Give me 1 second. That's the Saturday. Hold on.
I'm a free spirit. You know, Sunday's one of my favorites. When we come on together, I like Sundays.
Oh, he's an 11.
Oh, he's an 11. Oh, God.
I should have figured that.
God damn it. We didn't know he was that motherfucker.
I should have figured that.
I'm going to tell him he's an 11.
Makes sense.
Oh.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
God damn it. He's an 11. Ain't Divinity an 11?
He's 11.
God.
Oh, wow.
God. I get it now. Girl, that's
I don't know what I'm
thinking.
I should have been on top of that one.
He young. Go ahead, mama. Oh, I like him young now. He's 35. He just turned 35. I'll be 52 in March, if the Lord is willing, Lord. I like him young. I gotta date him young. But I asked his mom and daddy for permission. I asked his family for his hand in marriage. I did it old school. We did it backwards, I said, I'm in love with your son. I want to know if I can date him. Mama said, well, you seem cool. You all right? I took her to BBQs. We had a nice little dinner. No, they took me. His mama paid. Remember I told you about his mama had took me to dinner?
Mm-hmm.
We hit it off. Me and his mom hit it off. We close in age. No shade. She's like 70 and I'm like 59. I met her when he was 47, 46.
Oh, because
when he was, I was 40. I forgot how old it was. Yeah, that was so long ago. Huh?
Number 11. I'm gonna move off the relationship part. I'll talk to you about that part off the
You're
air
gonna have to,
with
because
number
I don't
11.
want them knowing what the rock got cooking.
Yeah.
No shame.
We got, yeah.
My boyfriend ain't he a handful, Tammy? Don't I call you crying every now and then?
Okay, listen. Now let's go career.
He loved the ground I walk. Don't get me wrong. He gives me.
It just got real juicy.
He fills me up. He gives me love, more love than I ever seen. He's all I got.
Yes.
He's all the man I need.
It got juicy.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you know. Girl, now we know, but I still need to know more about it. We'll talk about it later. So number 3.
We're gonna talk later.
Yeah, we're
gonna talk
number
later.
3 is
Wait, what other numbers do we have on here? I don't want to be selfish to any other 3s that may be listening.
There's another 3 listening.
Are there any other 3s?
Yeah, K and number 3.
All right. Well, number 3s are good for art, but not so good for business because 3s have a difficulty choosing a career and sticking to a job and one job for a long time. And you can avoid some of those issues that facing in the workplace if you follow your passion. But your passions change quickly and frequently, and that might lead to a job that means nothing to you tomorrow. You will live, you live for the moment. YOLO. Let's stick to it, and you just believe it's not there. So whatever it is you do, you need to choose a path that's joyful. Something that's going to become joyful for you, something that keeps you happy. And whatever it is going to be unique for you because of the simple fact that you're driven by art. Some humanitarians and some of 3s like working with other people. But whatever it is something that connects you with the majority of things you've been passionate about.
Okay.
The next thing is that you need to seek work that changes frequently. Pretty much, you want to get a something where you travel and you move around.
That's right. You know
because you're not one that you can't. It's not for you to stay in one place.
You've always known that about me, though.
Yeah, but that other number 3 I'm speaking of, they are not one that wants to, be sitting in one place. And if you found yourself in the same place doing the same things and you unhappy, that's why.
They get bored.
You need to do something, yes, that involves solving problems and puzzles and, web development or something for the more technologically inclined.
Right.
But you got to find something that gives you free time to do other things. So you might want to do contract work or freelance work because you can take breaks, you could travel, volunteer, pursue some other things. Now, self-employed is not always the best thing because you might not stick to what you need to do if it ain't nobody breathing down your neck making you stay in the same place all the time. So pretty much, do some contract work where you're not obligated to stay in the same place. Do whatever it is you do, make sure you can take your computer with you. That's the best way I can put it. You need to be mobile. You got to just
That's why I roll the way I roll. Real quick, Tyra B, welcome, baby. You finally made it to the live. Yes, you love mama. And welcome, Tyra. What we're doing real quick is we're breaking down your birth date. So go ahead and add what you got to add, Tammy. You got to add the birth. You got to add the month and the day, and then the year together, and all the way until you can get it to a single digit, right? And the only digits that you can leave are like the double digits, like 30 something. 30 what?
11, the matching numbers, 11,
matching numbers. So if you get an 11, you can keep it. If you get a 22, you can keep it. If you get a 33, you can keep it, and so forth, as long as they double digits and they match. Okay, so add your number up, and it's got to be a single number or a double digit, and you post it up here, and then I'll get her to do it for you. Oh, shit, Tyra don't play. She already got her number. My number's 3. Okay, she came together. She already got her number.
At number 3, creativity comes naturally to you, and you think it's just normal. thinking everybody has the same inspiration you have, and they're not choosing to use it. But that's not the case. You're just creative. That's just your gift, and everybody's not creative. So number 3, with this new technological revolution going, you shouldn't have any trouble with being creative and finding something there. No shade. Finding something that robots can't replace, because robots can't replace creativity.
Okay.
And understand that it does not come to everybody like this. It's not. So your dynamic energy is infectious with other people, so that's a great way to learn fulfillment. Build a lot of relationships with a wide variety of people so that you can find yourself on a joyful path, because relationships that you have that are full of humor and, people that are on a higher vibration will keep you from having those emotional lows. Now, you also need to be aware of cutting yourself off from others, because even though you're social and you're very, very social, sometimes you can feel like nobody else understands you, and you can become victim of feeling of being alone in a crowded room, even if you're surrounded by a lot of people. So make sure that the group of friends you have, you're able to fully open up with and joke around and be who you want to be, because if not, you find yourself sad.
Does a number 33, they keep it like that? They don't break it down to 6, right?
No, you don't want to break it down. 6 will be the secondary number, but a number 33 is a master number.
And number 44 is 44. They keep it the same too.
I'm gonna double check on the 44s.
Because Divinity in Motion say 44 would be an 8 life number.
You're right. That's infinity.
So you keep the 6. You don't break it down. 33, you don't break 33 down. You leave it at 33.
No.
No? Yes? What?
You don't break down at 33. The 6 is a secondary number.
You don't break down 33.
Characteristic. No.
$33 is a master.
Yes.
That's Divinity. Divinity be knowing shit. Divinity is a brain hunter. That's a nerd. Divinity a nerd.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Divinity
if
know
you
I'm
love
playing.
God, you love knowledge.
Yeah, Divinity smart. Divinity died every goddamn video. I'm serious. Okay.
That's the one that died.
So 44 is 8? No, 44 is 44 8, or is it?
8 is the secondary number.
But it's 44. Do they break 44 down?
No, you don't want to really break number 44 down. Which number? I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Because it's somebody that had 8.
Yeah, somebody had 8. You read 8 already. I think that was Gina.
I don't think I did 8.
You didn't do 8?
I think I did 8. It was number 9.
Do 8.
I don't remember doing 8 because I know the 8 is
8 been waiting.
8 is one of those infinity, the ups and downs type of thing. But I'm trying to look here to make sure I didn't miss anybody. We did 4, we did 7, we did 3, we did 9.
19 is 10 broke down to a 1.
Yes, correct.
And Love K just got here. She said she late. Hey, Mama and Tammy. Hey, baby.
Hey.
They enjoying this. I like this. I thought we were gonna talk about. I thought we was really gonna talk about money today. So that's what the title is about. But I can always change it and make it.
Oh no, we're gonna get into some money when I'm able to move off of these. Move away from the life path a little bit. We don't get started with the money.
Latasha in Longview, Texas, honey. She ain't too far from me. She in Longview, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's close, somewhere in Texas. She leaving Dallas, going back to Longview, Texas. Latasha.
Oh.
I'm in Austin. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So where are we at? Number 8, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones that's success. Over in China, 8 is like an auspicious number. They love that number 8. 8. That's a wonderful number to have. You're driven to succeed.
Stay in the mic.
That's for number 8 is the one that's driven for success in everything they do. So number 8 is the ones that love that success, the power, the money, and authority. That's in your DNA. You're naturally good at any and everything that you do. If you want to be a CEO, do it. You want to open a bakery or something, you want to do a nonprofit, you have strong leadership skills, you're organized and efficient, and you have a great intuition about people. And because you have these characteristics, that gives you the foundation to become a massive success while acquiring wealth in this lifetime. But the thing about it, your relationship with money comes from the root of you having a need for financial security and the freedom that financial security brings. And that came from difficulties you experienced in childhood. But understand that it's not all about the money, because the number 8, the top and the bottom, is balance. And know that you must keep and maintain a balance. So if you get too far on one side, that'll lead you to depression if you get too far on the other side. So you want to even out your relationships with your money, your family, your hobbies, or anything else you do. And if you are able to go out there, just figure that out. Self-discipline is a breed, because you don't have anybody that needs to crack the whip. You're self-motivated and ambitious. So you're one that's like a rubber band. When you are stretched, you always bounce right back. And you bounce back even harder when you fall. You bounce back better than anybody else that you know would ever bounce back. And you're confident. That confidence is what helps you get anything you want out of life, and your loyalty. Because you more than likely had a lonely childhood, as an adult, you cherish friendship. And you can forgive anything but betrayal. So anybody messing with a number 8, do not betray a number 8, because they not messing with you no more. They've been betrayed enough as a child. If you dare cross them, they will cut your fallback game is strong for number 8.
Yes, they will.
They will cut you off. Number 8, they're willing to take risks to get what they want, but that can cause you to lose a lot of money if you're not careful. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. Although it's hard for you not to jump in with both feet, take your time, test the waters, so that way you can learn as you go. But the best thing about that is if you mess up, get knocked down, you're just going to bounce right back up using your skills and intelligence, and you're going to come right back up to the top. Now, just because you're number 8 does not automatically mean you're going to be successful and wealthy, because you're going to have to rise above those challenges you face. So what I'm saying is, number 8s go through a lot of difficulty. A lot, more than the average person. And when you go through those type of difficulties, you go through them because it's giving you the tools you need for the success that you're going after. So only after you really hit that bottom and you developed all of these characteristic traits I'm speaking of, will you be that one that's going to be successful. But you have to be strong and overcome. So if you are that number 8 and you're at that bottom, know that you need to keep on pushing, because you got what it takes to make it and bounce back stronger and harder. And you will be surprised. You'll be amazed. It's like, it's the movie, look at Nicolas Cage and Family Man. He was a rich investment broker. Did anybody see that movie, Family Man?
What's called Family Man?
A Nicolas Cage movie. When he went from being an investment broker to being surrounded by diapers and van. So he missed out. He was initially missing that wealthy lifestyle he was leading. But after a while, he realized that he was missing out on the spiritual side, his family side, because he was focusing so much on wealth. So pretty much the lifestyles of the rich and famous, don't think that that's just the only thing about it. The feeling of security, freedom, and overcoming adversity is what your thing is. So you just that bounce back. It's just a cycle of ups and downs, ups and downs. Just a never ending ups and downs. And each time you have a down, you're gonna go right. You guarantee. It's a promise. So if you hit your butt, it's a promise you're gonna come right on back up. Just stay in the game. Keep fighting. Wait, let's see if there are any responses so I can move over to the next number.
You got a little quiet for a minute.
Oh, I'm just waiting to see if there's a lot of talking and see if anybody had any responses first, because that kind of plays on that number 44 too. Okay, we're gonna move on over to that 33. Came before this other one, right? Is that accurate? We going to number 33? Hello? Are we here? Number 33, are we going to 33?
Do what?
Are we going over to 33 next?
I guess, whatever you want to do. I'm about to water my plant.
Okay.
My ivory.
Oh, okay. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let's get to 33. Yes, yeah. That's one of the first three master numbers because number 40, the one that has 44, you're the one that has 8 because it's only three master numbers. My apologies. 11, 22, and 33. So whoever that is that had that 44, you're at 8, and that last one I just did was for you, that number 8. Mm-hmm. Now, 33 is one of the rarest life path numbers out there, and of course you must know that those wonderful 33s, you have that 6. You got Meryl Streep, that's also a number 33.
I gotta try to be still.
They're extremely artistic.
I'm gonna try to be still since Cece trying to be smart. Tell my mama D really can't be still, so I'm gonna try to be still. Go ahead.
Oh, that's the number 3. Number 3 don't sit still, baby. You ain't hear that? That's what she do. She gotta keep moving. Number 3s are not about to sit still. You can forget that. They gonna keep the party going. If we run out of Kool-Aid, she gonna go have something else. They keep the party going. You can't have fun without a number 3. So now we're gonna do this double 3s, the 33s. They're very, very, very artistic, and they're the ones that pretty much are in film and things like that. They require a lot of human interaction rather than being, in solitude. What's going on?
I can't be still. I can't do it.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Well, the number 33, because you have that life path.
Latasha said, "Oh Lord, hang in there, Miss Tammy. Go ahead. I'm gonna leave you alone, Tammy. Go ahead, please."
I'm all right. Because you also have that energy of a number 6. You strongly believe in the importance of cultivating relationships with others, and you're extremely nurturing and compassionate. This is for 33. And that foundational energy of the 6 is what gives the ones that have the 33 a sense of responsibility to others. So you have unshakable confidence, and along with the importance of giving yourself to others. Number 33 is very magical because it contains two threes. And in the Western culture, that's one of the most important numbers because the Western culture is drawn to threes naturally and through, conditioning from the Holy Trinity, the rule of threes, it's everywhere. So when you have two threes, that shows how much important it is to the Western culture. Now, unlike, again, the number six, you master selflessness, and that inspires you to help and heal others. But you can still be controlling at times. Less than the number six to injure yourself in the process of doing so. Because the six will, they self-sacrifice. They'll hurt themselves to help somebody else. But you're focused on lifting people up and improving the world. Now, 22, they're more called the master teacher. But 33, you have the ability to help people grow stronger. You also have a lot of responsibility on you because all master numbers have more responsibility towards the world than the non-master numbers because you have an enhanced cosmic consciousness. But 33 feel that responsibility even stronger because your destiny number guides you to help those that are closest to you. So you're extremely aware of suffering. Right. And then your job is to alleviate it because these people are so close to you.
Right.
But you'll be guided through those difficult times of getting the strength to help those that you need to help. And it's going to be some times of struggle, but you'll be carried through. The responsibility you have to others will come genuinely and you will not fail. You bring about the kinder, gentler world that you value and believe in. And because of the extremely compassionate nature and your skill with dealing with people, you rarely have difficulty in attracting and keeping mates because people just love you and are drawn to you by your generous and kind personality. And you're so good at attracting people with that generous personality that you sometimes struggle to get a balance between your needs and their needs. And it's natural that you, being so giving, want to be everything to everybody to a greater extent than anybody else. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, you're able to do that.
Right.
You're able to do that, but you do have limits. And some people are more important than others for you to take care of. Learn, very important. Learn how to tell whether somebody is going to be worth your emotional investment. Because the energy you put in them, the result will be a greater happiness for the world. And it might sound cold and cruel, right, but that's the only way you can protect your sanity. Having that in mind, not everybody will be a good romantic partner because you can have a compatible relationship with them. You can be compatible with pretty much, you got all the master numbers. Okay. But everything that's good to you is not good for you.
Right. Yeah.
You're not very emotional.
Nope.
So you probably that's the number ones. The number ones are not very emotional. Ooh. Forgive me. Let me mix up it. Number ones are not very emotional. And they might repel against you, but that's just the facade once they open up. And you and the number one will work out just well.
Right.
You also have the childlike joy. So
we still on who we on right
have
now?
The child on 33.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it's another number we need to go to. Did I miss a number somewhere?
I've got to look and see if somebody else came on with some numbers and shit. Hold on. Okay, let me see who else got some numbers up in here. What's an 11/2? Or is it number 11 too?
Yeah, we went through number 11. That's the first one we went over was 11.
Okay, so 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right. Okay.
11
5. Did we do number 5? Did we do number 5?
No, I don't have 5 over
And
here on the
Natasha
list. Let
says
me
she a
go over there
1.
to 5.
Natasha Penn says she's a 1.
Okay, they're like me. That's a natural born leader
So
there.
you
Let's
did
get over to
Carissa. You
which
did
we
number
doing
8. You
first.
did Carissa. I only see 5 likes. Okay, let me see who's there. Life Pack. Yes, 15. No, I have 20. I have 25 likes and 28 people watching. Three people need to get the spirit. Go ahead, Sister Tammy. Come on with it, girl.
I'm gonna wait on those likes.
Okay, 26. Come on, we need a couple of more. 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, still at 3 people. Okay, we got 30 people watching. Somebody just came on. I need y'all to go on and hit that like button and all that stuff. The more y'all like me, the more I want to come on. You know what I'm saying? When them likes get low, that's when it's time to look for another job. I don't want to be like Steve Harvey, girl. Okay. I don't want to find out too late, bitch. Oh, Mama gonna have to go on and do something else, child. Okay, what is 50? What is 5? Why not 5? Why you don't want to do 5? Somebody getting jealous.
We doing it 5. We're going to 5 now.
5 getting jealous, girl. CC getting mad.
We going to 5.
CC got attitude.
Oh, now. I know why they get mad.
No
I
shade.
know why they get mad. It's okay.
No shade.
It's okay.
Even your
I know why
entire
we
name,
get mad.
girl. Love Notes is back. And Love Notes say even your entire name has frequency, honey, vibration, and number, honey. On down to the letters in your name. Also help giving clues on who you may be, Miss Day. She got an attitude.
That's
Love
right.
Notes. You know, Love Notes come with attitude. She's shady. You know, she working radio.
Okay.
Love Notes. She working. Hi, this is 99.9 Love Notes with Candy. Go ahead.
All right, Love Notes. I love that name. So, love's the highest vibration next to gratitude. So, good name.
Okay.
But number 5, let's get to them. All right. Number 5, like freedom.
Yeah, let's get to 5. But I think Tracy's smoking too, because Tracy Shabazz said, "Well, how much wood would a woodchucker chuck if a woodchucker could chuck wood?" LOL. Just kidding. She's smoking. That's Puff Puff Pass. Only Puff Puff Pass talk like that out of the blue, out of the ordinary. No shade. Pass it on, Tracy girl. I ain't mad at your ass, honey. Go ahead, Tammy.
All right. Number 5s are not satisfied with being at rest. They love change and risk. They're never comfortable with settling down. They fear being smothered either by the expectations of others or routine is too rigid. And because of that fear, they have difficulty committing to relationships, career goals. They just don't want to be tied down by nothing and nobody. So number 5, more than likely, they got a lifestyle that avoids any type of restriction. Mm-hmm. But it's a tricky balancing act for number 5 because their desire for freedom and righteousness for others. They're very passionate about humanitarian causes, so they're likely to volunteer for like Habitat for Humanity and Peace Corps and stuff like that. Their humanitarian streak is really good because they're excellent at persuading and motivating other people. And they're good both. They got to give the gab.
Yeah,
they got to give the gab.
Yes, they do.
But use your power for good.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, those are the ones that you know, those little city slickers as we call them up here. We call them city slickers, or your politicians and your fast talking salespeople. You know, the car lot. Matilda, her daddy. Yeah. Yeah, that's if you don't use your powers for the good thing.
No, ma'am.
But they can be kind of self-indulgent. They get bored. When they done, they gone. They the hit and quit it kind of people. It's ain't no staying, and you trying to hold me down and cuff me, I'm out of here. You're not about to do that with no 5.
Right, girl. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on with it now. Come on with it.
But they're very creative because guess what? Beyonce's a 5, Steven Spielberg is a 5, and so is Vincent Van Gogh. So when you get stuck in a situation where you don't have as much freedom, at least you can escape it with art. That's one thing in art where you can, take that energy and put it into something that's going to give you some dividends. Use your positive traits to your advantage and do not become entrapped by your negative parts. Number 5, those are the ones that are they love that jet set lifestyle. And that makes you an attractive partner. And trust, number 5 got people lined up around the block trying to get it back. If they don't want to be bothered at, they don't want to be attached, but they can get people, they can walk outside and get somebody if they want to. But they keep people at arm's length. They don't let people get too close because they highly value their freedom. And the only people that are going to be close to them are the ones that just as freedom lovers as they are. So they're kind of like the free-spirited number 3s. They've got playful attitudes, and number 3s are gel well with number 5s because number 3s ain't about to tie you down. They're not going to hold you hostage because they busy doing their thing, and they'll see you when they see you. But if you can put those fears aside, you do well with a number 1 and a number 7 too, because they can match your fly. Let me see what else is it about a number 5. You gotta find somebody that don't mind you coming and going at will. You got bursts of energy, but you don't keep it. The thrill is gone. I think B.B. King wrote that song for number 5. When he said the thrill is gone, because if you get bored, whoever you with must keep you entertained. They can't allow you to get bored, because if you get bored, you out the door. That's pretty much with them. That's off being a contractor or doing freelance work.
You spoke on 9. Didn't you speak on 9?
Yeah, I did 9 already. 9 is the one that's
Tammy don't see me.
They completed.
While you talking, I got these little teeth I bought when Shira little girl came here, and she wanted these buck teeth and all that stuff. So I keep changing the teeth and trying to act out what you say.
Oh my goodness.
So they don't know you can't see me. Tammy's on the speakerphone. She can't see me.
You should have put on you some little bird.
She's not watching. She don't want to get the
take off.
Yeah. These are cute though. But go ahead, keep talking. Somebody wants to know if you did 9. You did 9 already. They got to rewind.
We did 9, but I'll brief over number 9 again.
Yeah.
Number 9, they're the ones that come through and complete everything. They have no trouble completing what it is they started. They're very giving, but to an extent. They're not going to give away everything. Number 9, I know how to take some self-care. And the reason why they are is why, you got 9 been through everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 been through already. So they pretty much know what life is about, and they're not going to let anybody take over all the energy and, bog them down with stuff. I don't know what stuff to touch on with number 9, because they not the ones. They done been there. Moving around as also because that little missus still just keep trying to bust on in here to see what's going on. We did. Let me see, who else do we have to get? Number 8. No, we did number 8.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Oh, number 1.
Yes.
Number 1, my baby. How do I forget you?
Yes, Lord.
Let's get to number 1.
Well, you did number 6, you did number 8, you did number 9, you did.
No,
You can't do every number, shit.
number one. Because somebody with an N was number one. All right. You with number one, the hard worker and a passionate leader at the same time. You also a creative and artistic soul. This is a mix not most people expect, but the combination of the hard work and creativity make you likely to succeed in your life.
Right.
Number one is the pioneer. You let nothing stand between you and your goals. You're extremely driven, even if you have to work extra hours or put in some extra time for a project you think is worth your attention. Number one, those are your natural self-employed people. They're gifted. They can actually work for themselves because you got to think, number one, don't need no help, don't want no help. So
now,
putting them in a situation that they have to deal with a group is going to be, a conflict. They're very creative thinkers, and they have a type of lateral thinking and have people say, why didn't I think of that? And that's the reason why they're phenomenal leaders in all kinds of business, because number one march to the beat of their own drum.
Yes, they
and
do.
they don't care to go where no one else has gone before. They're great at being perfectionists. That's kind of a downfall with that. But they're very egotistical. And they're so driven by success that they become frustrated with other people.
Right.
That they don't think work as hard as they do.
Right.
I'm telling all my business, huh?
You good?
I'm a number one. And somebody else out there number one too, so it's okay.
Right.
Number one, they are self-centered. They have a tendency to be self-centered and arrogant. And that kind of personality is not good with making friends.
Okay.
And friends is one of the keys to success in life, number one. You must learn and understand how to work with other people because you can't do everything by yourself. Number ones like to be in charge, and they like to be the ones making decisions in relationships. So you kind of gonna find yourself by yourself too. You can't boss everybody around and learn that the hard way. Everybody don't want to be bossed around, and you really need to get in a relationship with somebody else that's number one because it's going to be a power struggle. Compromise is what your key is. You got to learn how to compromise because what you might want based on what your partner might want might not be up to your standards. So some people are naturally drawn to your passion and charisma, but if they can't match your fly, you don't want to be bothered with them. You must also keep your goals consistently aligned and you'll do great. You're also a great partner for people that are a little bit quieter because you will bring out the party in them that, when they don't want to speak, they're a little bit shy. Yes. You'll bring it out of them. Nosy man. Number one's the most compatible with number threes and number fives and sixes because they're flexible.
Right.
There are two types of number one. The type A is relaxed and happy-go-lucky. Right. Number ones are deep down romantic at heart. So if you can get paired with somebody that wears their heart on their sleeve, that could kind of light you up a little bit. One of your greatest assets is your willpower. So even when you doubt yourself, you're determined to do everything in your power in order to make your relationship successful. So you don't have a problem making your partner number one priority, but you don't want to make somebody a number one priority that's not worth you coming down to meet. If that makes any sense. Because you're not afraid to drop everything and go to your partner's rescue. You like got a true, the knight in shining armor. And you do the same thing with your relationships. And in order for you to achieve success in that, you've got to practice letting other people have control too. And have a balanced approach with authority.
Okay.
So, all right, that's it.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You know how people they talk, they have gotta have their tongue out and shit. You know, you be talking to somebody, and they be acting. You know what you do? Somebody be talking, and you just open your mouth. Like you really into what they saying, and you ain't heard nothing they said. Your mouth be like,
Yeah, that's when I stop talking and I end the conversation.
Go ahead, girl. I heard everything you said. It's for them to hear, I'm enjoying it, girl.
Yeah.
You broke down all them numbers, girl.
Okay.
Now I want to ask you about money. How does the vibrational thing? We don't want to get stuck on doing everybody's numbers right now. I want to talk about what the vibrations have to do with money. Money vibrate. The numbers have to do with money vibration.
Well, numbers have a lot to do with everything, first and foremost. And when you can understand numbers and how much of a role they play.
Kitty Gang says, thanks, Tammy. I hope y'all enjoyed her breaking down the numbers. We're going to move on to something else now. We've been on that an hour. So money is a vibration. Numbers are vibrations. And like you said last night, your address and all that plays a part in how you feel and how you manifest and how, and all that good stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying thank you. Knowledge Seeker says thank you, Tammy.
Oh, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. That'll guide you into what it is you need. Now, as far as numerology and money goes, everybody has a special skill. That's the point of me going over those numbers so that you know what areas you need to be in. And that's only a small fragment. It gets much deeper into, where you'll be most fitted at. But on top of that, the address where you live at, the city you live in, the state you live in.
Yes.
All of that has an effect on your life path number, which is why it was important for me to stress on a life path number, because it makes no sense for me to talk about anything else if you don't understand who you are and how who you are works with where you live. So that would be why it was of importance for me to stay so long on a life path number, because if I tell you about your address, you wouldn't understand how it affects you. You don't even know who you are and what energies you hold.
Right.
So with that being said, if you do the same thing with your address, you add up the digits of your address down to a single number, that will give you a number. That specific number will tell you the type of vibrations you have coming in and out of your house, and the people that live in your house, what type of energy they will carry in that house.
Come on, preach, Tammy, come on.
So, if you're number 5 and you live in a number 5 address, that suits you well, because number 5 is like having a hotel for a house. You don't stay there alone. Somebody's always coming and going, moving in and out. And if you're a number, let's say, maybe a 6 that does not want to move, that doesn't want to change, and you move in a number 5 with the energy of coming and going, you'll find yourself unhappy. And then you become unhealthy. You won't understand why. And it's because those vibrations are conflicting against your natural vibration.
Right.
So, in order to fix this, real simple, you can take a little marker or even get a little piece of tape and draw a number on the inside of your door, which will add that extra number of vibration. So, if your desire is to be successful If you want to be, one of those mega multi-type stars that don't want to be bothered with anybody, then you will get that vibration at a number 1.
So you add the zip code. You add the zip code and the
No.
You add the wait.
No.
I'm asking for somebody else. So we add the zip address and apartment.
No, and no. If you live in a house, you only add the numbers of your home address. If you live in an apartment, you use the numbers of the apartment you live in. When you go in your personal energy, and then to go even further, you can find out the energy of the apartment complex you live in, so that you know what type of energy is surrounding, in that entire complex. So what's most important is the energy you're going into, and that would be your specific apartment number. So if you live on 222 whatever Boulevard and you live in apartment 401, then that means your apartment vibration will be 5.
Right.
But the vibration of your surroundings would be a 6. So if you find that you feel funny going into that apartment building and it changes when you get inside, then that's a key indicator that that complex is not vibing with who you are. So you got to work a little harder on staying positive before you leave out. Because if you leave out of your place of comfort and you going through where it's a lot of, unhealthy energy for you, you're going to take that out to work wherever else you go. Right. And then you're going to come across people that think you have an attitude when you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes,
that stuff plays a very big part. Now, zip codes, I'll tell you about zip codes. Zip codes are created for the IRS. They're not necessarily for you.
What?
They're created.
You lying? Zip codes are created for the IRS. Zip codes are created for the IRS.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why when you start talking zip codes, I know you immediately. The people in Texas, if you notice, the IRS will try to trick the ones that live in Texas into using a zip code number, because the IRS can't bill people in Texas. They're not part of that conglomerate of states where the IRS can tax people and bill people. Little known fact, but I'll elaborate on that at another time. But yeah, zip codes are pretty much used to classify. It's used for data, credit, and things like that. So when you want to find out the energy of where you live, you want to break down the name of the city you live in. So Las Vegas, for example, the LAS, they have a vibration. The Vegas has a vibration, and you add those two together to come up with that single digit. And another time I'll show you how to break it down with the letters, because your name holds a vibration. And what I'm saying to you is just barely scratching the surface, because this is based on a Pythagorean theory that I'm giving you. That would at least help you figure some stuff out. But if you want to get really specific, that goes into the Chaldean method. The Chaldean method is more ancient and it's more accurate, because, as you should know, Pythagoras did not really create this.
Right.
He just put his name on it. So, to be the most efficient, much faster, know what's coming in and out of your house. Because a lot of times you may think that you fight entities, when in actuality your vibe just don't match the vibe of that house. And you running around with Sage and Palo Santo trying to get rid of stuff, and it won't go away, and then you freaking out thinking you cursed, when you just don't vibe with the address that you living at.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, it is very deep. Numbers run the world. If you don't understand numbers, I highly suggest learning about numbers, because you can solve your problems just with merely, knowing numbers. Think about it. When you go to the doctor, go ahead.
Real quick, somebody wants you to do a slight recap on 9.
Okay.
Like real quick, like just the basic, because they got to rewind this. We can't be going back. But go ahead.
Okay, I'll do 9 one more time.
Well, don't do the whole thing. Just give it the basics. They can go back and rewind this.
All right, pretty much. 9 is the number of completion and resolution. Those that are born in number 9, you're a natural leader. And you don't assume you're in charge, even if you're not. The department store people think you work there. You're probably going a lot of places that people think you work in these buildings. They might ask you questions. You like to take care of everyone else, but you also need to speak up when you need help and love and hugs and things like that. And this is something I didn't touch on, so I'm going to bring this out. 9 sometimes feel unloved and abandoned by their parents, so they feel completely responsible for your parents, and it's hard for you to let go of the past. With that being said, that's where your trauma stems from, which is why you are pretty much a humanitarian and you have so much compassion and generosity because of that childhood that you went through. You are friendly and people generally like you. You give free your time, your money, your energy. You work towards making the world a better place. And because you're so giving, your finances are not in the best shape because you have a tendency to scatter your talents in different directions. You don't focus on just one. You do know how to take a break, though, when it gets to be too much and indulge in some self-care. The reason being is because you've overcome a lot. Every other life path, you've been through that. You know what it's about. And you've overcome a lot of obstacles. And due to the fact, like I said, more than likely you had a very difficult relationship with either one of your parents or both of your parents early in your life. That's why you're the way you are. And that's why you want to hear about number 9 again. Because number 9 has really taken a beating. And that's why I don't mind going through number 9 again. Because unlike everybody else, number 9 has really caught it. Everybody else is still making their way to a 9. So imagine if you were 1 all the way through 8, the stuff you're going through, imagine the 9 has been through that. So with that being said, just learn to trust others. Everybody's not out here to hurt you. Keep people that you know truly love you and look out for you, and that's pretty much what it is.
Okay, well, they ready to get into the meat and potatoes. I thank you so much. Let's get back to what you were saying about the vibration, your address, and how all that affects. And I think it affects your credit. I think it affects everything. Your money, your health, your mind, your stability, your relationship, all that stuff.
It affects it, but most important, the most powerful thing we have is called free will. And your free will trumps all of that. But you can't use your free will if you don't know what you need to trump.
That's true too.
Pretty much, everybody pull out your notebook. Go that way. Pull out your notebooks, and I'm going to go real briefly over the vibrations in these houses. And if it's not something you're vibing with, you know what you need to do. Whenever you're ready, let me know. When you got your papers out, let me know, and I'll briefly go over the energies of different homes. You write out, you know how to break down your address. Let me know. And if I'm going to put some kind of something up there, let me know when I'm ready to start beating these energies off. Are we ready yet? Yeah. Okay. Number 1. This provides proficiency, freshness, mastery, enthusiasm. You got impulse and victory. So if you're number 1, this song is good for business-related people, especially entrepreneurs. Number 1 is one that wants to, is aggressive, domineering. You know that. So that means people that live in the number 1 home, If your address breaks down to a number one, the people in your house are going to be self-centered. It's all about me, 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 me. So if you find you got a lot of selfish people in your house, I suggest go to that door and add you another number on there to change the vibration of the people in your home. Trust me, it works. Number two, partnership. You know, two is the number of partnership. If you're trying to get a partner, you want to be in the number two home. Because if you're in the number one home, you want to get a partner, that's not going to happen. That's for the single life, the bachelor, the entrepreneur. Number two is a home with warmth and love. You feel safe, you can build your family there. It has a lot of good energy. That's the house for people that want to build a family. You're not looking to build a family, change that vibration of the door or not move in the number two house. Number three, vital and joyful energy. That's a house, a good house to spend your childhood in. That's the home that people gather for parties, friendly meetings, and, you know, things that involve a lot of fun. It makes it, you know, the energy of number three. Number four is like a fortress. That's like a very safe environment. It's calm, but strong. So you also will find it in a number four house, it needs a lot of repairs too. So if you're in the number four house, it's going to constantly need repair. Number five, if you like socializing and partying and things like that, that's the house you want to have. But if you're prone to addiction, stay away from a number five house. Because a number five house can enhance any type of addiction you may have. Be it sex, drugs, rock and roll, gambling, it will enhance that addiction. And you'll have to seek balance. And it's going to be a struggle to seek balance.
Right.
Number six, that's harmony. That home is full of warmth and beauty. That's the house that's attractive and convenient even when it's empty. That's probably the most beautiful home on the block, a number six address.
Yeah.
Number seven, spirituality. If you have a number seven address, that means that's for somebody that wants to get more in touch with their spiritual side and, you know, work on enhancing their spiritual gift. That's what you find in number seven home. Number eight, material wealth. That right there is you going after your dreams for material wealth. Remember, the eight is the sign of rising and falling. So you're going to come up and you're going to fall down. If you want to do that, ready to get that money and take on those challenges, when you get a number eight house, if you live in one, you might find you're going through some obstacles, but once you cross those obstacles, that pot of gold is the end of the rainbow. Number nine, renewal. That's perfect for people who want to just be happy and extremely active. So, you know, with a lot of people, that's pretty much it. That's the quick rundown of the addresses.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yep.
So, as far as, you know, like destiny and things like that, like, you know, I think you mentioned something. Was it you that mentioned it yesterday? Deja vu?
Yes.
Does that play that is it something like that? Like
What? Your address?
yeah, like all that's like part of the deja vu thing. If you have the right numbers and stuff adding up, you're at the right place at the right time. Because that's what deja vu is, a reminder that you're at the right place at the right time.
Well, deja vu means you got back on path.
Yeah.
So yeah, because our lives are pretty much predestined based on the energies that we have at birth.
But you said something.
And when you
Go ahead.
I was listening to you.
No, you were saying something. I interrupted. I was about to say something, remind you of something you said yesterday, but go ahead.
Yeah. When you experience a deja vu, sometimes we're in parallel universes. I'm sure people know that we go in and out of all day. All day we go in and out of parallel universes, and it's contingent upon your level of consciousness. And sometimes when your vibrations are low, you're in a parallel universe that might not be conducive to what you're trying to do in life. And when you get back to where you need to be, you will experience deja vu. And that's letting you know, when you see deja vu, you see something like, wait a minute, this happened before, you caught up with where you're supposed to be. You're no longer behind in the game. You're caught up where you're supposed to be. Everything just starts to align and starts to match up. Continue on that pathway. Now, to do anything to deviate from that pathway that you're on, witness deja vu, then you can either set yourself back or you can leap ahead. The choice is yours, based upon your emotions.
Okay. I like that. Now, you said something though about how, let's say you have an address, an apartment number, or a house address number, and it's not quite the number you need. You can just take a pen, or you could take something and write on the inside of your door, put a number there anyway, where nobody can see it, something like that, and that'll change the vibration and frequency.
That's accurate.
Okay. Can you elaborate on that?
And that's what I say, free will trumps everything. If
Okay.
you know already that an address that you have is not conducive to what the environment you want to be in, you using your free will to change the way things are going. You don't have to be stuck in a place with a bad vibration going on. Numbers hold vibration, so you just put your personal energy to that door and change it to match your vibration by putting it to, what it is you're trying to accomplish.
Right.
It can't just go in there and do it, because sometimes it get a little rowdy over here and I want quiet. I will do it. The best thing about that is you can always remove it.
Right.
It's easier than moving. Yeah. There's so many tips and tricks and hacks, and I'm gonna give a little money tip, as I always do, to do a little quantum leap, and it's with water. So when I get there, I'll let you know how to do a little trick with some water. Water holds your energy. So labels on your water, I like to take the labels off of my water, and I'll either write on my bottle with a permanent marker, because you want some of these things to be permanent in your life. And I'll write down whatever it is I'm trying to accomplish, and I'll let it sit. And every time I drink my water, I put my attention on what it is I want. That water will hold the energy of what you put on that bottle. That's why when I buy water bottles, I take their label off and put on what I want. I might have me some rich bitch juice, or I might have some wealthy chick or something. But you can do little hacks every day to bring you some money into your life by using your water. So it's real small things you can do. There's just absolutely no reason to not get a couple of dollars somewhere. When I look at squirrels running around with hands full of nuts and nuts in their mouth, I know we can get to the bag. We just need to know how.
Somebody said, can you talk more about the numbers on tape you touched on?
The numbers on tape?
I don't know what I don't know what they mean. We'll keep it moving. Let's see. Wow, how cool. Okay. Um, this is interesting though. I really there's something to all this. But that's why you guys got to join the money group, because we have that, Kitty Bang is on. Yes. I mean Kitty Gang. I keep saying Kitty Bang. Kitty been gone. I don't know where Kitty been. Um Forever said something about they don't really too much like coming to they don't want to come to Austin because it's too many hippies or whatever. They're not into the hippie shit. But there's more here than hippies. Don't come focused on the hippies. Come focused on the scenery. And that's just such a good energy in Austin. I'd rather be around hippies than gangbangers and crazy motherfuckers, shooting and want to fight and all that shit and want to rob you. Never had any of that here. You got to come on here. Come for the love and not for the shade. Okay, you'll like Austin. I love Austin. This is it for me. This is home. Never have no problems here. The police don't fuck with you. People don't fuck with you. People mind their own business. There's money here. Everybody's friendly. People are nice. No shade. I just love it. Come visit. Okay, go ahead. First up, before you even finish, I want to thank Tammy, because she don't have to do this on Sundays. This is just something that just kind of happened. We just keep doing it. but she's not obligated. And I thank her for always, being enthusiastic and ready. And she's always like planning, what she wants to, what topics and stuff like that. She's not quite random
Yeah,
like
they never
me.
go to plan.
She's not random like me. Yeah, she's got a
I
plan.
have, oh no, I have to freestyle. I don't have, when I have a plan, you do something different on me.
Oh,
So that's why you hear me rustling around through notes trying to find some other stuff because, yeah, you switch it up on me.
but okay, no shade. But
Oh, yeah, that was shade. That
that
was
was
shade.
shade. That was shade.
That was shade.
That was
Look,
low key
we're not
shade.
judging, but we're judging.
Yeah, that wasn't shade, but it was shade.
But I love me some you.
Yeah,
And that's the great thing of being a number one. Quick on the toes.
yes, Lord, I'm a number three.
Uh-huh. So you keep me busy.
Yes, Lord. Got to stay active. Got to keep that energy flowing.
Uh-huh. Yes,
Yes,
of
that was
course.
shade. Tammy be shady, honey. Tammy be doing shade.
I
Yes,
love
thank you,
you.
Mama
You know
D and
I
Tammy,
love
for
you.
your wisdom. Well, you're welcome, Z Star. But anything else? We've been on here for 2 hours and 1 minute and something. I
I'm
think it's
going to
time to
touch
wrap
on
this
it
thing
real
up.
briefly.
I want to thank everybody for coming on, honey. I love y'all dearly. This has been amazing. It's been wonderful, and we're gonna do some more of this. We're gonna talk about next week. Well, I know you're gonna be on sometime during the week. I gotta go in the studio at 7 o'clock tonight. I gotta run and get some money from the ATM machine because I gotta pay the studio. Um, because I gotta go and do this demo for Rihanna. Rihanna, y'all. People that don't believe me, one day I'm gonna call the producer and let y'all hear that conversation, honey. Shady. Trust me, I do not lie. Am I right, Tammy?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to the studio to do this track for Rihanna, honey, because I'm a writer. And so all the big producers be asking me for my shit. Who be begging me for my shit?
It's already in your
Ted.
chart. That's what
Ted,
you're
bitch.
supposed to do.
Ted Courier, former
Yeah.
vice president of
Oh,
Capitol
we
Records.
done
That
started
motherfucker
with
called.
him again.
Don't that motherfucker be calling me? He be begging me for my catalog,
Oh,
bitch.
that joker. Yeah.
I gotta hide my catalog, honey. They might try to get me like Michael Jackson and
Ain't
Prince.
nobody gonna get you cut it out.
I'm gonna hide my catalog. Where am I hide my catalog in? But no, yeah, for real though. I have a lot of people that want me to write because I'm a dope ass writer. I write my ass off, but I haven't been writing in a while. So this is my second chance. I'm gonna see if I can make this thing happen. And if they take one thing out of the song, I get credit. So I'm hoping they take a couple of things out. And I'm gonna bring in a couple of amateur writers and give them a shot here in Austin. I'm here to discover talent as well because I've created my production company, LA Simba Records and Productions, and someone did donated, well, not donated, but invested generously, named Daniel. I want to thank Daniel. He's probably watching. I don't know, but I know he's very much involved in my groups and my Facebook and all that stuff. So I want to thank him for investing. A few other people have contacted me, have been generous, and have been investing. They helped me get this off the ground. When I make it, everybody make it, honey. I want everybody to be successful. And I want to thank you, Tammy, because in the past you have invested greatly in my travels and all that good stuff. So I appreciate it. Oh, you're a songwriter. You got to
Oh,
get
no.
with me because I'm giving opportunities away, honey. I got a couple of Cardi B tracks I got to write to. I'm old school, so I'm not really, you know, abreast of what this music is. I don't even listen to these people. I just go by what I feel with the track, and I let the track write itself. I have done a little bit of background. Tammy and I did some astrology background, fact finding on Rihanna, so I could connect with her and I could channel her energy, so I could get these lyrics out, lyrics she would connect with, So next is Cardi B, and I don't know nothing about Cardi B. I don't even know her music, so I gotta listen to some of that and figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Don't sweat it, Mama D. What us for you never pass by. Oh, we'll seize the opportunity and thank you. Tammy, for sharing yourself with us on on this Enlightenment Day. That is so sweet. Love
Oh,
notes.
most definitely. No biggie. But
Yeah, I read
I'm
natal
here to get
charts. I
out of
do
here. But
natal charts, honey. I do natal charts. Okay, yes, I received that
but
word
I'm gonna give
about
you the
being successful,
energy
Mama.
for this
Yes,
month,
brilliant. Aries energy.
for
Yes.
this week rather.
What about the week? I
Before
got it.
I go, let me get off of here.
You got to do what?
I said I'm gonna give the energies for the week, and I'm getting on off of here.
Well, I love
But
you.
this week, Moon is gonna move in Cancer. The Sun to be in Libra. You know, it's about to be Libra season, and sometimes you get feelings you do nothing, but the next few days, when the Sun enters Libra on Monday the 23rd, you're gonna have an instinctive, a strong feeling that you're gonna do something. And the Cancer, that's gonna square Venus, and it's gonna be a home in Libra. So there'll be strong magnetism and repulsion of feelings towards doing something. Long story made short, you're gonna have power, strength, and determination to do something good. As I said, October is that new beginning. It's time to start getting your money. Yeah, I'm done for the day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sister Tammy. Thank everybody. I got to call my husband because he's got to book his flight today. He was supposed to book it yesterday, and he's been calling and calling. So we're going to get him here. So y'all going to have a part two. Y'all might get to see him, honey. He don't too much like to come on camera, but he has. So see what we can do. What we can do. You definitely hear him and you'll see his silhouette and all that shit, you know. You know how guys are and all that. And then I'm a celebrity now, so he don't want to be caught up in that celebrity shit. Okay, Ashe, I love y'all. Tammy, you're the best. You don't go nowhere. Well, I'll call you if you're getting ready to hang up.
I'm getting ready to go for a minute because
Well, I'm gonna call
I've
you
been
anyway
away for
because
quite some time.
it's something I gotta take. It's something I gotta take care of. And something I gotta talk to you about and all that.
Oh, most
Love
definitely.
ya.
So I'm reminding everybody, new. So it's time to start your new lives. October's the beginning of the new year, October 2nd. So that's a heads up for next week's topic. We're talking about the Jewish New Year. A lot of people don't know about.
The Jewish
All
New
right,
Year.
it's been Rosh Hashanah. That starts October 2nd. You know how I tell you all the time, I'm not doing that till October, because that's the month of success. October success. That's when you start off all your new ventures. New.
Wow. Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's awesome. I can't wait for
Love will
that.
be on your side.
Oh,
Oh
I'm ready for
yeah.
that. When we gonna
Yep.
talk about that? When we gonna talk about for that? Yeah, I'm coming back on
That's
tonight.
gonna be
I'm gonna come back on at the studio too for a minute.
well on Monday. That's when everything gets started. That energy changes. So tomorrow, you know, people gonna feel that energy. You're gonna get a lot of energy tomorrow. You're just gonna wake up with this like, wow. And if you've been thinking about starting something new, because this energy has been with you since 2018, I want to say, start it. Start that business. Start whatever it is. That workout, whatever you're gonna do, get it started because you will be successful. Everything is switching. That energy from before is gone. You should have let go of the stuff that wasn't good for you in the first place, that last little shift. So now it's new beginnings, everything new. It's starting all over, beginning tomorrow. The moon goes in Leo on Tuesday and Wednesday, so you should be ready to go. That Libra starts, the moon is in Leo. That's confidence.
Confidence.
Yes. Moon, remember people, moon is emotion. So whatever moon I tell you that we're gonna be in, that's the energy. That's the emotional energy that's out here. So you're gonna have that energy of confidence to do something new. That courage. Go ahead, be that Leo the Lion energy and get it done.
Kim said the fall equinox.
Yep. You can feel it coming. You can feel it.
I feel it.
Can you feel it? You can feel it. All right. Peace and blessings. Till next time.
All right. Well, I love you, and I'm glad that we had such a great topic today. We did really good.
Okay.
We did really good with the thumbs up. I'll be in touch. I love you very much. I got to start getting ready to go into the studio. I'm going to come live when I get to the studio just for a brief second. It's a small studio. It's here in Austin. It's just for me to do my demos. And it's going to be awesome. I will come live from the studio. So I'll be there in a couple of hours, in a few hours. I'll be there by 7. Goodbye, Tammy. Tammy done hung up already, child. Now I got to call my boyfriend. See what's up. Yeah. My boyfriend is something else. I'm gonna call him real quick, see if he what's going on, what the rock got cooking. Cause his ass we supposed to book this flight last night. I fell asleep, I think. I be tired. Mama be tired. All them escapades, run around doing all the adventures and stuff. Michael, you gotta go back and watch all my videos, find out who I am and what I do. Cause you late to the barbecue, honey. Michael Allen, yes. He wants to know what's going on. You welcome, sweetheart. God bless you. Just love y'all dearly. Baby, I'm live. Real quick, I just want to say how I love you and everything. I am live, so they will hear your voice. Are we gonna book this flight?
I tried to, but it wasn't.
Okay, so we'll do it. We're gonna do it in a minute. I'm gonna get off alive, and then we're gonna book your flight. Okay. All right. I love you. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay. Bye bye. Yeah, that's my man. That's my man. That's the one right there. That's my baby. I love him dearly. I love him. You still on this phone? He was still on the phone. Oh Lord, I'm in trouble now. Okay, I love you. Oh, he is very cute. Wait till y'all see him. He kind of looks like Prince, a Puerto Rican Prince. He got the nice fluffy eyes, the big old fluffy eyes, and long ass eyelashes, nice big ass. He got a nice juicy ass too. I mean, he got two basketballs. I played with it all day. All that. Just come here and let me play with that ass, baby. Let me play with that ass. He is gorgeous. He's a gentleman. He's very nice. He's tolerant. He puts up with my shit. He loves my humor. I go overboard. He still forgives me. He's just a good man. That's my best friend. He's the love of my life and the pain in my ass. Okay, no shade. Okay, he gets on my goddamn nerve. But he loves me and I love him too. We ain't going nowhere. Yes, it's together forever. With mother, how did we meet? We met outside of a church. I was coming outside the church and he was passing in front of the church and we stopped and said hello and it's been love ever since. We met on holy ground. Okay. He can't go in the church, it might explode. Other than that, all men are a pain. Well, it is like a pregnancy. You do have to love them unconditionally. You have to love them in advance for the stupid shit they do. Tammy went out. Tammy out, honey. Tammy shot on back to her planet. Okay, she's had enough, honey. She came, she did, and she's out. That's how Tam do. That's how she roll. Tammy, that's how she operate. Okay, no shade. Okay, she's my friend. Okay, Tammy don't play. She quit school because they had recess. All right, I love y'all. I gotta go. Y'all know I gotta go. I'll be hanging. Y'all be holding my hand and all that. Y'all did good. We got 41 thumbs up and 31 people left watching. I'm gonna go on and give y'all some space and some time and all that for y'all. Let that shit marinate. Whatever she said today. Y'all let that marinate. I tried to let her talk. Did I let her talk a lot today? I didn't keep fucking up and interrupting and interjecting and interfering and all that shit. I did my own shit. Divinity in Motion, I'll see you soon. God bless y'all. All right. Rose didn't watch us at all today. I don't know where Amy at because I thought we was going to have to get rid of Michael. Michael looked like he was about to try to start some shit up in here and get his feelings hurt. No, no shade. Okay. Gina, I love you, honey. Y'all take good care. I'll see y'all soon. I'm going to the studio. Cross y'all fingers and send me some good luck with this writing, honey. I'm trying to at least get one hit. All right. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, I really enjoyed it. Bye, Rose. Rose, bye.